To Akiva Eldar, who's a political analyst, is joining us from Tel Aviv. Akiva Eldar, welcome to Al Jazeera. So look, according to U.S. and Israeli media, there is cautious optimism when it comes to a Lebanon ceasefire. And also reporting suggests that the contours of a potential ceasefire agreement appear to be taking shape, and the proposed agreement calls for a 60-day truce. None of this is so far confirmed, but how likely is it that Netanyahu does agree to a ceasefire when it comes to Lebanon?
I think that Netanyahu is focusing now on the arrest warrants that were issued, and he will do everything to make the international and the Israeli media offer some good news and the international community to give him the credit of ending the war. The message is first of all, directed to President-elect Trump. He has been in touch with him since the American elections and even before that, because he was betting on his victory, on Trump's victory. And the deadline of the war in Gaza and in Lebanon is completely linked to the American political schedule, and I believe that it will happen before the inauguration of Donald Trump.
So what you're saying is Israel or Netanyahu is eager to reach a ceasefire in Lebanon, and would you say that he's more eager to reach a ceasefire in Lebanon than in Gaza?
Well, he knows that although formally Hezbollah has disengaged the deal in Lebanon from Gaza, the message that Netanyahu is also getting from his constituency and the Israeli public, as well as even the parliament and his own party, is that there is a fatigue. Israel wants to end this. The message that is coming from the military establishment, the security establishment, that there is nothing more than Israel can do in order to get more strategic assets in both frontiers. Doreen, we have to remember that Iran didn't say its last word. And this is also one of the factors, one of the things that Netanyahu is looking into. He believes that President Trump will help him to restrain Iran if he will give him something to play with. And an end to the war in Gaza and in Lebanon is something that Trump and Biden will appreciate, and they will be willing to pay for it.
So given Israel's, what you're saying about the military establishment and the fatigue, given Israel's inability so far to take parts of South Lebanon or return the settlers to the north, which is one of the objectives that Netanyahu had stated at the beginning of this war, and he's so far unable to do so, is he now attempting to achieve politically what he's failed to secure militarily?
Yeah, and there is something else that we should remember, Doreen, and this is December 2nd, the day that Netanyahu, if nothing changes, will have to show up in the court in Jerusalem or in Tel Aviv and start to testify. And if you had
what do you mean if nothing changes?
If nothing changes, he was trying to convince the Israeli Secret Service or the Attorney General to ask the court to give him another few months to end the war, because he said that it's not safe for him and his attorneys and the people who will watch this is a great, show, a great drama in court, that prime minister, and it will last 3 or 4 weeks. And he is trying to convince the court using the security establishment to put it on hold for as long as Israel is at war.
this is one of the reasons that he has no interest to declare end of show.
Okay, thank you so much, Akiva Eldar.
Yeah, it's everything is political and domestic politics, both in Israel and in the United States.
Okay, thank you so much, Akiva Eldar. Thank you for joining us from Tel Aviv.
Thank you, Dori.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.